Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Talking Shit. It's your boy, the Sophisticated Jerk. And today I'm going to do a quick breakdown on one of the Desirable Truths videos. And he was out there, asking couples how they like break up the bills. And this one caught my eye because, I'm trying to start highlighting more relationships where, people do work with each other, because a lot of the things people get misconstrued in this space is that, like, if females have to help support in the household or contribute finances, they're gonna be resentful, they're gonna get pushback. And I'm like, nah, I give, a lot of pushback on these type of topics. Like, nah, there's a lot of females that's willing to work with guys. Y'all just, y'all going after the wrong women, or your ass just ain't got no game. So I thought this was a good example of a couple that he kind of showed on his Instagram channel. So let me pull that video up real quick. And it's a good example of a good female that's like rocking with her man. So I think, we definitely need to start highlighting more of this stuff instead of just always fixated on the negatives that ain't going on in relationships, and show stuff that is working. So, all right, let me go ahead and play this real quick.
Married couple, how do you handle the bills in your household?
Right now, it's me making an income in the country, so I'm going to be the one paying for the bills. But when we were back in Panama, because that's where we're coming from, it was him who was making an income, and he was paying for all of the bills at home, and my salary was for us to have savings. So basically, we come to an agreement depending on how we are,
In the present moment.
Exactly.
So how do you feel now as a woman being the breadwinner and taking care of your man?
Just the same. I mean, I will support my husband as much as I can, and we are a team. As long as he makes an income, we're still going to be a team. And, I have a role in the household, which I will still keep, which is fostering him and, trying to make him feel as comfortable as he can be as my husband. And I would be still a respectful wife to him.
And it's temporary too.
And it is also temporary, yes.
But you don't feel like you fall into a mother-son dynamic role where you're taking care of him?
No. He's, because it's temporary. Also, we make decisions together, so it's not affecting our household at all.
So I like that clip because it just showed, man, like I said, attractive female, still have respect for her husband. She wasn't downing him, talking bad about him. She was just like, hey, man, like, we're in a different dynamic. So, our sometimes situations change. But the importance, I think, of this clip, it highlighted, man, get a woman that honors actually marriage. Because a lot of females, I'm hearing them talk, and they're like, oh, if a guy don't do this and this and this, those are ones that's just there to gain. So it's like you choose a female that's telling you, like, I only operate, or I'm only going to be submissive in these conditions. Man, you lost from the jump. And anytime your circumstances change, they jumping out the window. But you get one that's rocking with you the right way, they're going to see the value that you had, in the beginning, like in her situation, like, hey, we came over here. He was like doing everything right, when we was back in Panama, but now we got different circumstances. I'm not going to, gig him on that. And he also mentioned, like, hey, man, I'm out here looking and stuff. So she understood that. So she's like, nah, I'm gonna hold this down. And once he gets on his feet, we could switch up that dynamic again. Cause I know she mentioned, like, when he was, pulling the income and probably covering stuff, she was saving the money and stuff for situations like this. So now I thought it was a dope little example of like two people working with each other. And, typically people in their mind are like, attractive women don't work with people. And I'm just like, nah, y'all just run into the wrong batch. That's why you got to vet somebody up front, make sure they got the right mindset. They coming to the table willing to invest in you. And I thought this was a good example of that. But shout out to Desirable Truth. I like the questions he be asking. So now he's pretty dope at this stuff, putting people on the spot. So, this wasn't scripted. She didn't have like a note card. This is truly how she felt. And you could tell by the dynamic that they had a good situation. So shout out to them too for, doing relationship the right way, man, where she ain't trying to sit there and down him and punk him in front of people because he might not be in a ideal situation at that moment. But all right, y'all, man, I just wanted to knock this one out real quick, but keep tuning in. Peace.